Hello, and welcome back to All The Mons, where today I am going to be making that new metal, that Uru metal, to make our new sword and ideally new armor, because this stuff's been broken forever. So, we have our heavy cores, we have vibranium, allthemodium, and unobtainium. All we need is a little bit of a donation to the foundry controller. I guess we should start with you. Do you have enough heat to melt? Oh geez, what's wrong? You require specifically soul lava. You can't just do heat. Are you bloody well kidding me? I'm gonna be so mildly annoyed if that is the case. Oh, do you know how annoyed I am right now? Right bloody now. Of course. What the fuck? Of course it could never be that easy, eh? Never. Well. Yeah, there's no other way to melt it down, eh? It's all soul lava. Okay. Basic fluid tank, upgrade that. Upgrade that into advanced, and then, of course, upgrade that into elite. Holds 128 buckets of stuff. If you hold crouch, right click, no, crouch and then scroll, you can switch to bucket mode. Bucket mode means that this works as a bucket, you just scoop things up with it perfectly fine. Now we take this to presumably the other, and we search for this larva out in this nasty land. Alright, so I think this is the stuff. On the map, it looks like that, so if you're looking for it, just find that on the map and travel to it. Easy enough. Let's throw out so much garbage that we don't need, and we can consolidate those stacks. Yeah, that's fine. Then we just start scooping. Cool. Just hold right click and then go nuts on it. Yeah. Oh, so much. Do I need this much? No. We probably don't need most of what we've scooped here. We only need a little bit to get the stuff powered up. Get that initial kind of starting bit. Got 109 though. Home. Oh, it's into the drain. Okay. So click it into the drain. And then what? Oh, and then swap it so that it is the primary thing coming out. Dump it down onto your thing, and it will be fine. So right click your tank onto the drain, and then you can pour it onto your guy. Alright, that's 9 high-powered heating coil. Let's see about removing our current heating coils. There we are. High power. You good? Alright. Bucket mode on. Suck all that out. Let's just dump the steel, and then we'll start melting the heavy cores. Takes 32,000 FE. We've got a lot more than that. Now we can do... let's do 20 of each of these. They cook up pretty quick. Yep. The heavy cores. Nope. Alright. And did I get rid of the steel? Is the steel successfully... are we rid of it? Rid of the steel. Perfect. One last ingredient left. A personal touch. There we go. Come on. Yep. A little bit more. And out we go. Alright. With that little bit of boiling ourselves, we now have 2 ingots worth of metal. We're going to dump this into a sword. Just the blade, because it should be fine. Right. There's the metal. Metal goes into item casting. Item casting needs to go on to IC. So we have to have a part previously made through, I would say, an obtainium here, which is easy enough. We can do that. We have the unobtainium in here already. So let's slurp you down. Alright. So we need to make silent unobtainium plates, which take normal unobtainium plates, unobtainium smithing templates, and vibranium. This is doable. I forgot that unobtainium is weird and needs, I guess, its own recipe this way for this. I don't know why. We've only got one of these. How do you... Yikes. Okay. So, we're gonna want like, let's just go 100, because we're gonna need an arse load. So that's up to 6. There we are, we'll put 2 of those away. That'll make us 5 of these plates. That's not a lot, but it's a starting point. We'll see if this lets us start making the gear, possibly, maybe. Silent unobtainium plate. Then we take a silent unobtainium plate and mix it with the katana blueprint. Like so. Okay. That gives us unobtainium katana blade. That is what we want to see. Put that away. Then we can place this into here and dump our uwu metal on top, right? I think we need a little bit more of it. Probably needs 3. Alright. So I found a more efficient way than boiling myself, although I do like the idea of using ourself as a resource to make the sword. Raw chicken. Raw chicken turns into meat, but like, it's not as cool. So that, you know, kind of loses on that point. Loses a couple points there. Let's just boil as much chicken meat as we can. We still got more heavy core in there. So we can throw the rest of them ingredients in later. Let's get out some metal, and our sword has finished cooking there. Uru metal katana. Durability 15,000. There's gonna be some crazy stuff here. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. Someone is making a racket. Oh, it's just got a moving texture. I thought it was still like liquid in there. Alright. So, next I want to see about possibly alloying this by doing something like that. Unobtainium Uru alloy. 90, 40, 79. So it's 17 helmet. Right? That's what it says. There's 17 on helmet. This is 8 on helmet. This is 20 on helmet. So it does reduce it, but it's a combination of these two things, which makes it more valuable, right? $19.92. Yeah, we just want to combine the effects of both these things, I think. And this is the way to do it, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go for it. It's got 112% synergy. I think that's a good thing. It's got so many traits in that properties area. Oh, I love that. All right. And that gives us 16. 16 is a good starting point. So that's our unobtainium alloy. Now we want to make all the armor pieces. So how much do I need for this? 5 to make an unobtainium alloy helmet plate. Okay. So we don't have enough for a full set yet. But we can toss, I guess, the... Should we start with this thing? Because we want it to have the star metal, right? We toss you into there. Yeah, we'll star metal, star charge them all. And I guess I need to make more unobtainium plates. They're expensive. There we go, we got our 3 levels of star charge, which seems to add attack damage and I think attack speed, so that's nice. This thing needs time to charge up. But I would like to star charge our armor, so maybe I just throw it in and let it go over time. Then we material grader, toss it in with glow and dust. And then hopefully we can just let it sit and okay. It's been a stupid amount of time. Honestly, I don't want to have to do Silent Europe again just because re-rolling components for the bonus stats, it's cool in theory, but it's not fun. Like, I have been at this for hours and we have, what, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of gear. Or 11 components. And that took a couple hours of re-rolling. That's not good. Not fun. But whatever. We've got them. We're going to upgrade our equipment, starting with the sword. This is our current stats. 39, 2.5, 5.25. We're using fine silk. How do I do this again? Oh, I gotta turn it into a binding, right? If I just slam these suckers together. Oh, I'm so glad that doesn't reset my stuff. Okay, fine silk binding. What's that gonna do for us? I think it gives us someone. String binding gets kicked out. Now next is the glowstone tip. This is replacing our flint tip that we put on at the start. Glowstone, attack damage, magic damage. Should be nice. So that should, oh, that brings it up by to 42. That's pretty solid. Adds a little yellow bit to the end of our sword. Goodbye flint tip. And then the Uwu metal blade. This is the big upgrade. 42, 2.5, 132, 6.16. There it is. That's crazy. And I guess we can just salvage that after. Yeah. Now for the armor. Helmet. We're going to go with fine silk cloth lining. It's made of the same fine silk like spider string that we used in the sword. It's just turned into a lining now. So, what are our stats actually? 3, 3 and 6, 3, 6, 1, 6. to 36114. Nice. Oh, I guess I have to replace. Okay, we'll do this first then. So. Oh, yeah. Phantom membrane lining. Okay, yep. Yeah, just ignore me. We're just gonna put everything together. Because the linings look the exact same. That's why I'm so confused. Okay, we're missing the coating on that one piece. So we need our coating and the netherite to get that last one. And then that one's good to go. Alright, there. Do. Oh god, I have to re-roll this now. I really don't want to. You know what? We're just gonna apply this as is. I can't be arsed to keep rolling anymore. That's all the rolling we get. Armor on. How much is our stats at? 147. That's pretty damn solid. We haven't even hit it with that. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to do that on my own time because, like, more than enough time has been spent on this. Way more than enough time. In fact, too much time. We're going to do other things tomorrow. In the meanwhile, let's just, like, slam together some of this stuff. Can I make quantum accelerator? That's going to take shattered singularities. I think we could do this. A reaction chamber. A reaction chamber. Okay. Grab a couple singularities. Sky stone dust. Grab some of that, toss it in. And we'll do like a handful of these into the crusher. Okay. Boom. Now we need larva. Slurp it in there. And it'll just chew through a bit of that to make shattered singularities, I guess. That's easy. Yeah, we're already at 8. 10. That should be enough for at least a couple things. Quantum unit takes you. So let's get this quantum crafting unit. Is that everything it takes? So we're going to need 8 of these. I can dispose of that. We need concurrent processors. So We can actually queue up some more of those. Let's do 20. Alright. Quantum accelerator and quantum core. Let's take another quantum crafting unit. Da, 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 da. 256 million quantum computers. Ooh. That's an iffy one there. Huh. Alright. I think we need to recipe that. Yeah. Because that's a big leap there, that one. Shit. Okay. We're just gonna go in for this guy. Right here, Right, let's do quantum storage component 3. It's gonna take quantum alloy. It's a quantum alloy. Copper, singularity. Hey, what the hell is all this? Alright, let's get some water on there. Is that not enough water? Takes 4 buckets of water to make 1 quantum infusion. Well, we got 1 bucket of it. Where in the 9 hells does this get used? Quantum processors, maybe? No. No. Okay, where is it? Ah, printed quantum circuit. I think those are all the components. Hopefully it doesn't use the entire bucket. That sucks. Wow. Wow, that just eats the resources. Okay. Let's set some reaction chambers down and hook them up to the various things that they've got to be hooked up to. This is gonna be a mess, isn't it? I think if we do like this, it will be fine. So this one's water. We need pattern providers. 1 for each of them. 1, 2, 3. So in this one, we're going to want... What do we want? We want... quantum dust? No, it's an inscriber. We'll hook that one up to the inscriber. Okay. We're gonna go pattern encoding. Oh, damn it. We don't got pattern. There we go. Processing pattern for that. We'll slap you into there. Okay, let's see if we can do... Oh, I know why they're not. I know why they... You know why they're not showing up? I can give you one clue. It's because I ain't plugged these things in. I ain't plugged them in. Like some kind of fool. Alright. Now. QUA for quantum. Next. Start. Let's see if this works. Okay, it looks like we're getting some automation going. Shattered singularities are being turned into dust. Dust is being sent to the water one, which is filled automatically. That slorp is being shoved into here, which is presumably turning it into quantum alloy, I think. I think we've actually got this kind of automated at this point. Kind of. Now I just need to hook the singularities up so they get fed in. Yeah. I guess I need matter balls. Okay. Get some singularities and then we'll get some matter balls. Let's just like hand crank out a handful of these things. If we left it to its devices, we'd end up with like way too many of them. Okay, it's back to singularity production. We're making so many singularities. Man, I remember when I thought singularities were hard to make. Let's hit that up. It's looking like it's doing its thing. So I do want to feed those singularities into everything else. We'll sort that out later. Oh, hey. It completed. There we go. Now we can take this quantum alloy cube, throw it into the slicer. Oh, it just instantly sliced into the components that I think we need for the next step. What is it? It's gonna make that thing, right? I hope that this works out. Looks like it's working. Look at it go. I'm so glad I don't have to do this manually. I think next time I have to do this in a way more organized way though, because this is a mess. An absolute mess. Great, that's one of them. We need 8 of them. I guess I should pattern that, eh? Yeah, I should probably pattern it. we just pattern everything, then it's all automatable. And make me more bits and pieces. We're actually gonna need like 10 of those too. So doesn't hurt. I think it was actually 8. And then I think it was 8 of you. That'll be good. 8, 8, 1, 4, one of these. 8, 8, 1, 4, 1. Boom. All the components. What do I put these into? Crystal assembler. I think that is you. Well, that was unceremonious. Quantum multi-threader. That is one more component knocked off the list. We can't do the gravitational modulating unit because it takes fanciness that we don't have. Like a lot of that is alright. What isn't alright is the polonium, which we're not getting into that. That's going to require a whole different type of nuclear reactor other than the one we already made. Which, yeah, no, not happening. We've already got one nuclear reactor project going. Which, speaking of, how are you doing? Okay, doing alright. I just want the nasty things to shut up. Yeah, very happy to have the multi-threader complete. This would probably be an easy one that only takes a couple seconds, I think. Right? Aluminum dust. Takes various other dust types. I think we could actually make this one. Yeah, I think we can crack this one out in no time. So there's lumium. The other component was enderium, which we've actually got, so that's clocked out. Lumium's done. Wireless boosters. One, 2, infinite range booster done. Some of these are just so much easier than others. But yeah, I think with that, we've knocked 2 things off the star list. We have new armor, we have new weapon. Tomorrow we're going to take a break from all this fancy glorp mess shite that I've been doing because this took me way too long. Primarily just re-rolling for better stats on our gear. Completely unnecessary, but you know, whatever. Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to do Pokemon, just a bunch of Pokemon stuff. So, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time. And have a good day.